By the Emperor's light, another warp breach! Purge the heretics for the Emperor! Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. So, last time, for the second episode in a row, we ended on a cliffhanger. So we are just going to jump right into this fight. Sorry to do that to you guys, but we are going to do this. Alright, Pascal, I want you to move over one quick little space, and then the front line is going to be there. No point putting any of the other lines down. We are going to do this, and we are going to... doesn't even make a dent on him. It would be nice if that managed to kill it, but how much does this do? Yeah, go ahead and punch it. Oh my god. That's not good. That is very not good. Okay. Voice of command.
Am I getting paid for this?
Take
Don't
aim.
get too cocky. I can do that.
And
with
then
the
we're
right
doing
incentive.
this.
I'll see to it personally.
We need to beef this up as much as we possibly can.
Who if not me?
I keep forgetting to do this.
I'll make it happen.
And we'll put it on you because you're the weakest of the three.
On it.
Alright. Let's do this. That is not good.
The blade returns to its sheath.
That is very not good. Go ahead and put that
Don't
right
get too
there.
cocky.
This is
You
bad.
just should.
This is very, very bad.
You've got a problem? I've got a price.
Oh, this is very, very bad.
Another color has faded.
Oh,
No, no,
shit.
You can't be that.
Yeah, we might be looking at a team wipe on this one, fellas. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
My duty. I'd rather not.
We're gonna do this.
Victory is imminent.
Probably a bad idea. Yeah, we're gonna do it just to buy ourselves a little bit of extra time,
At your beck
and then
and
go
call.
into defensive stance and hope this is enough not to die. Hang in there, Abelard. Okay. Alright. Gonna do this. And just beef this shot up to holy hell. Yep.
It's as good as done.
Yes.
It can shoot. That's not fair. Okay. I doubt you can affect this thing. Yep. Yep, I was right. Didn't think you were going to be able to do that. That's fair enough. How do we do this? That would be nice, but I think what we're going to do is throw it over to Abelard. Have him heal himself with his time, and then
It will be done.
get a little bit extra health just for the sake of good composure. And then, yeah.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh! You did it, Cassia! You pulled them away! You hero! Okay. Use voice of command on him.
Don't get too cocky.
Take aim on
I
me.
can do that with the right incentive.
And then give me another
Tell
turn.
me, and it is done.
And then piercing shot. And we are just going to have to keep laying on the damage and hope to God the thing dies with us having enough health to deal with everybody else.
I'll make it happen.
Fuck you. Stop shooting my Abelard. Just leave him alone, you horrible monster. You know what? I should have moved that somewhere else, but that's okay. Okay. You have 5. Every time I hit this thing, it's bad news bears.
I will
But
do
we're gonna
my
have to
duty.
do it. Jesus
Duty go
Christ.
Hand in hand.
You horrible bitch. Okay. Let's do this.
On it.
This.
I'll make it
Let's
happen.
just beef this up as much as we possibly can. Eat my
I'll
ass.
make it happen.
Yes! Go down, you giant robot chicken. I liked you much better when you were on Adult Swim. Okay. Everybody else, get ready to get absolutely fucked.
Me? If you insist, Lord.
Target well struck.
Can't do that, but I can do this.
At your beck and call. An
Yeah, have fun
exemplary strike.
sliding over there, jackass. Okay. Next up. Take aim.
Don't get too cocky.
And then
I can do that with the right incentive.
It's as good as done.
that's one. Now we're just on the cleanup. %? Yeah, go ahead and take the 65. Just toot him in the butt.
No matter the cost.
Go wild, Abelard.
It will be done.
One more.
Indeed.
Yep, that's 2 down.
At your beck and call. Reduce
3.
to dust.
Bring us home, old man. Let's get the hell off of this accursed nightmare of a ship. Abelard, you hero. The man's mutilated body is racked by wave after wave of convulsions. Evil! That was evil incarnate. Evil! The corruption that wretches us day and night. Suddenly, the man raises his head and looks you straight in the eye. You have banished the evil. You tried to warn me, but I was deaf. The ship, Kiava Gamma, it followed us from there. That's not good. That is very not good. It's a good thing we didn't bring Heinrichs along, but yeah. You guys came from Kiava Gamma? Yes. The ship and the planet, the traitors among our brethren, tormenting the sacred mechanisms, letting corruption into their systems. They turn that which is holy into the unholy, and they set these new, twisted machines on us. They're tech comrades. We managed to flee, but one of the monsters found its way onto the ship. A tear appears at the corner of his eye. He thrashes frantically in the mess of wires piercing his body. We fought. We cut off one module after another, as one cuts away rotting flesh. But it followed. Its invisible influence, the corruption it exuded, it claimed us one by one. The crew were merely humans of flesh and blood. They were so weak. They succumbed so easily. We could not save them from the evil. And so we gave the ship to the darkness among the stars. But the darkness came for us too. In this last module, where we intended to make our last stand, then I sacrificed myself. I became a filter, a stopper against the corruption emanating from the machine. I succumbed. The corruption came for our souls. The corruption of Kiava Gamma. Traitors. With the last of his efforts, he rasps, the fabricator sensor. It all started with him. He was the one who let this taint into the sacred code. He was the one who doomed our brethren. He was the one who spawned the steel monstrosities in the furnace of our planet. Rest in peace, brother. You will be avenged. I was part of the great force that drives the universe. I do not fear the cold of death. A wheezing breath escapes the man's chest, and then his eyes close. Oh, you poor man. The Fabricator General. He is going to be put to fire and flame. Ooh, that is something we are never ever gonna be able to use. Ooh, plus 15 Medicaid. That's nice. Time to loot everything. We must make sure their sacrifice does not go to waste. And this horrible monster.
That's how it's done.
The empty shell of a demon engine. It was this creation, a horrifying mix of real space technologies and the deranged powers of the warp that disrupted the ship's system and twisted the tech priest's minds. I am so glad that that horrible robot chicken is no longer going to be a problem. But I think Kiava Gamma is going to have to wait till last. If they're already producing these things, it cannot get much worse. Ooh. That's not bad. I will happily take it. Anything else? Check our handy dandy map. We'll go walk around the room just to make sure. Nope.
I always have a backup plan.
Any loot of any kind. We are not leaving anything on this horrible hellhole. If possible, we are letting it drive itself into the nearest star and running as fast as we can. Have we gotten everything? I think we've gotten everything. One last double check, because we cannot be sure enough. Alright. Time to get...
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Sorry, it is getting very late in the evening. Time to get the holy hell out of here. Oh, I am so happy to be back on this ship. If I touch this, what happens? Nope. We're not going back there. Not even if you paid me. But, unfortunately, it is like 3 o'clock in the morning and I desperately need some sleep. So, I'm gonna take a quick break, get a little bit of rest, a little bit of food, and then when I come back, we can dive right back in and head off into the wild blue yonder while we slowly scan our way over to Janus.
6.5 hours later.
And we're back! I've gotten some rest, I've had some food, and I am ready to go. Man, we got really lucky in some of those fights. And make no mistake, things would have gone very, very differently had we not focused those loudspeakers from the very beginning. But we've managed to avoid the TPK, so now it's off to the wild blue yonder. Oh, I see a red line. What is this? The Navica? Oh, I can go straight to Janus if I wanted to. I think I'm going to deal with these three and then we'll head over to Janus. Hotbed of Xeno Heresy. This is new. I don't remember this being in the last thingy. You know what? We have 8. I can afford 1. That's one thing I remember. Never take it down to green. We need as many of these as we can, and I'm pretty sure there are other ways of getting it. But at least for the moment, the only way this number goes up is if we scan systems, and that's going to be very limited for us for a good long while. Oh. Lord Captain, we have received a transmission from the Adeptus Arbites base of operations on Argonis. Proctor Solomorn Anthar is invoking a pact he made with Her Ladyship Theodora and asks for an audience. How are we to respond? Oh, the Adeptus Arbites, the DLC? Unfortunately, Lady Theodora seldom shared any details of this sort with her crew, though I do know that she met with the Arbites frequently. Very well, I shall meet with them. I will send word to Chancellor Wissarion about arranging a meeting with the Arbites delegation. Do we get to do it now? Permission to report, Lord Captain. I keep receiving messages about strange behaviors in certain ship systems. All decks report the uncontrollable opening and closing of doors, gates, and airlocks. Oh great. More of the haunting. They behave erratically and do not obey the operator's commands. Regrettably, this has led to casualties among the crew. The tech priests have explained that these phenomena are being caused by the machine spirit's irascibility and have spent hours chanting litanies to soothe their anger. Unfortunately, many crew members were badly injured before the prayers could stabilize the systems. Oh, that's not good. The high factotum's yes! Already? I expected this. So many things happening all at once. The high factotum's voice rings with pride. Lord Captain, I have done as commanded. Everything has been prepared for your ritual for Mistress Cabela. A select few upper deck officers are ready to leave their posts to attend this formal gathering and praise your lordship's name. I probably chose wrong. We can begin at your convenience. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I doubt that Cabela will enjoy this. I'm sorry, Danrock. I am confident that Mistress Cabela will appreciate the effort, both yours and mine. Great way of saving that. What could be more representative of the Lord Captain's inner circle than a formal event in the company of the most eminent members of the crew? I still feel like I'm making the wrong decision. But we'll try it. Splendid, Danrock. Summon my illustrious officers. It will be done. I shall signal the servants and notify the invited parties immediately. Let us demonstrate to Mistress Cabela just how strong our vessel's spirit and camaraderie truly is. Oh, dude, you are not selling this. Oh, we made it here safely. Lots of crap was going on, but let's head into Trinitos, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stall for a second while I wallow in my shame. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Okay. Void ship management. Let's make sure. Damn it. Okay. I still haven't unlocked these. The whole reason why she's in this spot is because of the powers that she ends up getting. Yeah, Warp Wave, and eventually the Fist of the Emperor. Oh! Can I control this at all? No, I'm guessing this levels up as we go along. Alright. I am going to save here. Space fight. Smiley face. Alright. Let's do this. Hello? Yeah, okay. Here we go. What's up? I heard somebody wanted a space fight. Come on, Potato. This is one of my favorite parts of the game. I desperately need to know if there's another game that has sort of space combat exactly like this.
I stand ready to serve you and the Imperium, Lord Captain.
Okay, they're shooting at me while the tutorial's happening. I do not like that. Will you cut it out? I need to read. Sometimes during space combat, you will see different types of anomalous zones. Any vessels that enter such a zone, even with the only part of its hull, will receive specific positive and negative effects. Okay, so slowed down in a gas cloud, dense fog obscures objects in the zone, and creates heavy resistance for projectiles, thus the shooting range. Okay. Yeah, this is new. This is very new. Okay. So, you are hiding over here. Evasion plus 30%, minus 1 maneuverability, minus 3 speed, minus 25% hit chance. Alright, I'm just going to ignore you, friend. We got plenty of other people to focus on. I cannot hit you with my laser. So we are going to do this.
Make every shot count.
And then we are going to do this.
Keep up the pressure.
Yeah, I would not want to be you, friend. And then can't quite hit you yet. But if I go right there, then I can. Alright. If I go there... If I go there, I can definitely hit you. But this man... Let's try and go there. And just blast you in the face. Can only be used during the acceleration phase. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know if he's now going to be able to ram me, or I've just screwed myself. You know what? For science. Okay. Damn it. That's not good. I have kind of screwed myself here. Let's see. I can go right there and hit you point blank. And then I'll go right there. Ow. You terrible little bitch. How dare you shoot at my torpedoes? The long shot. Oh, I am taking some damage in this fight. Took out one of my torpedoes, you evil little bitch. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Macro cannons, open fire.
Start off with that. Then we'll go right there. And blast you properly. Yes! And then I can go right there. and fry the living shit out of you.
Fire at will.
Oh, so close. But I can definitely finish you off.
Helmsman,
Oh, you poor little
take
bitch.
us in.
Now, the question is, which direction are you going to go? I should probably just have these... Ooh, I can do this. Let's go right there. Oh, I should have just detonated. Okay, that's fair enough. I'm slowly learning how to use these more effectively. And then we'll come down here and be able to just take them out next turn. There's only one of you left, sir. Ow. How dare you? Okay. Let's go right here, because you are going to have to turn and come back up towards me. So we'll end it right there. And then I will... I think I'll do this. Yeah, we'll just gamble that that's going to put you in range. And then I'm going to have to do this.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
Flip a bitch. And unleash another set of torpedoes.
Let the void sort them out.
Not quite far enough, but hopefully that'll be good. Reduces the flagship speed by -3 and firing range by -2. It's worth it. Okay, so hopefully that helps us out a little bit. You aren't getting away from me. Oh, you dirty bitch. But you hit us right where our shields were strongest anyway. Damn it. Damn it, just barely out of range. Okay. So these have 1 round left, and I can't get anywhere near you. Slowly learning how to actually use these torpedoes. I didn't mess around with them too much when I first played this game, but hopefully we can learn. Oh! Get him. Nice! Fire 4 shots? Ooh, but it is kind of like a shotgun. But double damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade. So excited. I love these space fights. Yeah, we are going with Warp Wave immediately. And Ooh. +2 extra range, or turn it 90 degrees instead of the usual 45. Both are fantastically good. If I do not get this now, I will have to wait until at least next level, if not the one after that. Which one would be better? If I'm using the shotgun, this would come in handy. But this... You know what? Let's do it. That way we can use the shotgun. Okay. Posts and abilities. Yep. I'm well aware of that. No component available. And these are the same thing. Which side do I want it on? The right or the left? Unfortunately, I am an idiot and I don't know my ship directions, so looks like we're gonna find out what side starboard's on. And you know what? I'm gonna put a little bit of scrap into the ram. I've never used it before. And we are definitely putting some into hull integrity. Okay. And the rest of this stuff is just gonna have to wait till next time. Hull repair, we are immediately getting into another fight, so might as well heal up. Scrap. Is there a way of getting scrap? No. Fair enough. Okay. Okay, I'm faffing about quite a little bit. Let's scan some of these planets. Ooh. Good to know. When we go back to Footfall, the mechanicus are going to be very happy with us. Any candy? I will happily take the experience, but... Plasteel 7. So we already have provisions. I'm gonna have to look up off camera how we get more of these, or if there's a limited number of them. Because 7 plasteel would be very good. Anything under 5, especially for the rest of these, is not worth getting. But 7, I think I'm gonna do it. Now we have more than enough plasteel to last us for a good little while, so I'm gonna ignore the next couple, no matter what their numbers may be. And then we got one more fight, one more planet, and before we leave, I will go see how bad of a decision it was to throw a party instead of doing something cool for Goth Mommy. I didn't really have too many good options. Oh, crap. Eldari. vile Xenos. Yep. Neither of which is good. Let's see. Ooh, I can just target you. Get him. Yeah, turn the hell around. Alright, first things first.
Torpedoes away!
Let's do that. And check our ranges. Ooh, we can go like this. And then just blast them and hope we get lucky.
Volley!
Damn. Okay. So starboard is on the right. Let's see. If I go there. Okay. I should be able to hit them all with my cannons. I don't think I'm gonna need that. Yeah. Alright. Let's do this. Damn it. Alright. A little bit further forward. And then hit him with the broadside.
Helmsman, take us in.
Damn it.
Make every shot count.
Okay. Alright, hopefully we don't get too screwed up in this fight. Yeah, have fun making that big U-turn, you big old bitch. Ow. Ow. Okay. So, I'm gonna do this. And we're gonna go... We'll go here so we can try and get these guys. Okay. Let's do that. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh well. Let's hope we get lucky.
Salvo!
Evil. Vile, vile Xenos. Can't hit you. Maybe with the broadside. What is that 3-turn marker on you? I can do this though.
Let them taste our fury.
Might as well. And then maybe... Ooh. I think this is the move.
With the force of a supernova.
Gets us out of the way of their torpedoes, and we get another shot. Oh, we did finally actually hit them. I hate these Xenos. Cowardly little hookers. Yeah, enjoy the giant U-turn. No! I was afraid of that. Oh, god damn it. Okay, you cowardly hookers.
Keep up the pressure.
Let's focus on this guy. Just blast him.
Launch battery. Fully.
Yes!
Make every shot count.
Okay. We're gonna go there. We're going to blast you. Yes. And then if we go right there.
All hands prepare for acceleration.
We can hit him with the 4. Yes, okay. It does put us on the weaker side. But I think that's going to be okay. We should have enough health to tank whatever the hell they're going to do to us. And then we got our plasma torpedoes ready to come up their backside. Ooh, we got to go first. Okay. So, here's how this is going to work.
Let them taste our fury.
Eat shit.
Open fire.
Damn it. Mess with you at the very least. There we go. Okay. Now we just avoid the torpedoes. We'll go over here.
Set.
And it shouldn't be able to hit us. Emphasis on shouldn't be able to.
Time to reap the spoils of the battle.
Yes. Okay. That was close. I am gonna have to heal us up real fast. 28 units of scrap. Okay, we got to get a little bit better with our scrap management. I shouldn't have done those level ups. I need to make sure that we keep at least 100 scrap at all times. Ooh. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember this. So this is one of the few worlds we can actually colonize. And whenever you get a chance to colonize a world, you jump on it. Lord Captain, we have received a transmission from Foulstone. It was sent by members of the Order of the Hammer, votaries of Saint Cognatus, whose monastery is the only settlement on the planet. I am so sorry, I cannot read. Or rather, it used to be. Some time ago, a transport vessel, the Navica, unloaded several thousand refugees from a planet belonging to rogue trader Winterscale. Oh yeah, Vladim told us that he sent some refugees off into the wild blue yonder. The Order of the Hammer has judged this invasion to be an act of aggression and is asking for your lordship's protection. Those people are victims, not invaders. Prepare my shuttle. I shall head to the planet and resolve this conflict. As it pleases your lordship. 11 days after the feast of the passing of Necomedes Keith, the champion of faith, disquietude marred the calm of the monastery of the Order of the Hammer. Countless tortured souls, steeped in fear, arrived on Foulstone in a star bark. A great apostasy had befallen their home and turned them into object wanderers seeking help and refuge. Their wicked and cruel captain, the owner of the Navica, had betrayed them. Once the unknowing souls in his care had made landfall on the world's surface, he most deviously recalled his shuttles and left, thus ridding himself of his duty of care to the unfortunate lot. Not knowing how they would survive in Foulstone's grim wastelands, the forsaken people came to the monastery of St. Cognatus, and there they surrounded its walls. They hammered their fists on its gate and implored and wailed, "Take us in, protect us." And what once was a place of serenity and grace was now full of din, disorder, and all manner of things despicable. The interlopers brought with them worldly futility and strife, and mayhap also the seeds of alluring blasphemies, if fiendly heathens lurked in their midst. So they haven't really done anything other than beg for help. After a prayer, the prelate Hectaricus turned his eye to the past in search of instruction. Prelate Hectaricus recalled the first missionaries to set foot on Foulstone's vast wasteland, led by their zeal for serving St. Cognatus, and those missionaries had received the blessing of Nicomedes Keith, the champion of faith, who had traveled with them in their star bark, to found in this place a humble and pure abode wherein to cultivate wisdom and piety. And St. Cognatus, a man of great endeavors, a warrior and a wise artificer, never cowered behind the walls of a librarium, but stepped bravely into the darkness, carrying light in the palm of his hand, and he commanded others to do the same, and not only Foulstone, but many other worlds of the Coronis expanse bear its imprint. And Prelate Hectaricus did welcome the interlopers warmly as his guests, but he did warn his brethren to keep their vigilance. The brethren and sisters of the Order of the Hammer came forth to meet the strangers, carrying water and protein victuals and medicine herbs and jugs of promethium. But the crowd came to blows over viands, and blood was spilt, and many were trampled or mauled in the stampede, some of them dwellers of the monastery. Then the warriors of the Order of the Hammer donned their flak cowls, inscribed words of praise to the God Emperor on their tactical visors, and went forth ready to render service in battle. With lasguns and bolters they pierced the interlopers. With their chain swords and power flails they struck them, and a great and bloody harvest was reaped that day. But the interlopers, too, scant through their armament was, and scanter their skill in battle, slew many among the monastery's dwellers, for great were their number, and greater their desperation. The monks fled beyond their walls, and rang the vox alarum, and shut the gate, and commanded the armed guards to keep watch over that gate, slaying any who approached. A quarrel broke out. The hungry and sick lay siege to the monastery, begging for help. In their spite, they blocked the water collector and unpowered the generatorium. The faithful, in the meantime, made ready to resist, and a miracle came to pass. The God Emperor sent his champion, his confidant, his right hand. Let's see. Oh, there's more. His right hand, the rogue traitor of the blessed House von Valentius. May the light of his grace remain upon it forever. The blessed rogue traitor. Okay. Let's see. People 1. The Hammer of Epiphany. Okay. This one doesn't give me anything, and I'm hoping it's not a choice. I absolutely will save scum it if it is. Because what we want out of this is to colonize the planet. Because you see the Hammer of Epiphany there. It is incredible. Do I get all of that? Yeah, the Hammer of Epiphany is incredible. But if I do this, I will get missions from this place that I've colonized. And I will be able to get this and quite a few other things. Profit factor 15. Okay, this is the first heretical choice that is actually really hard to say no to. Because People 1 is kind of dog shit compared to that. The strangers, prodigious in number, beseeched the rogue trader to take them in and give them shelter and protection as to his own servants. And spake they, saying, Long have we wandered, swiftly have we fled, many a woe and ordeal has befallen us. Of many a father and son are we bereft. Now the warp hath taken the last of our strength, and we shall flee no more. And they spake further, saying, Without thy holy protection, we are doomed, for we fear annihilation at the hands of our kin, who remained behind. For having fallen away from the sublime light of the Emperor, they have descended into bloody sedition, and become murderers of no mercy. Quoth Prelate Hectocarius, ours is a pure and secluded abode. By worldly futility we are untouched, and so we wish to remain. These unknowing souls seek to capture our abode. Avert this calamity of ours, for they are a people of malicious and multitudinous and misfated. Then quoth he, If it be thy wish to confer land upon these wretches, confer it. For Foulstone has arid land in abundance, but make it not our duty to care for them, for that is not our path. Provide for them, and provide for us, and we shall acknowledge thee as our planetary sovereign. The blessed rogue trader. Yeah, still 1 people. Yeah. My God, this is hard to pass up. 15 profit factor. Oh, God. Yeah. Extended a veil of protection over the interlopers, taking them into his care, and thereby of all Foulstone with them. Humbly the Order of the Hammer heeded the God Emperor's confidant, and unsealed the airlocks, and opened the gate of its abode, and brought forth gifts of virtue to relieve the suffering of the ill-stricken. After a prayer, the architects set to work, in accordance with the saints' teachings and the parameters set forth in the standard template construct. They erected spacious living quarters, and sturdy fort walls for the planetary militia, and a spacious auditorium wherein to trade and store goods, and a proud sensorium within whose walls clerks and servo bondsmen would maintain order and keep statistical records, and a new yet righteous way of life came to Foulstone, and the people rejoiced, and all was good. Yeah, I hope all was good. That was a hard choice you made me make. Okay. So, this is what I was talking about. Only certain worlds, usually the most habitable, are suitable for establishing thriving colonies ripe for development. Completing projects and colony events can earn the rogue trader unique rewards that cannot be obtained through any other means, such as that hammer we were looking at. Projects are the backbone of colony development. Completing them requires resources, which is what all of this stuff is, that can be obtained by exploring planets and cosmic anomalies. Completing a project takes time. While you continue your travels throughout the Coronis Expanse, you will receive a notification on screen when the project is finished, informing you that the reward can now be claimed. Alright. Projects. Ooh. A flamer, you say? So, we have to choose one. The privilege of becoming Foulstone's patron is a tempting prospect for many. However, with the rogue trader's assistance, the Order of the Hammer will retain ultimate authority over the world. The High Throne. It's not profit factor +2. Profit factor +2, Drusians, and efficiency. Ooh, so far we're going with the Dominion of the Hammer. Oh! What does the High Throne say? The Ecclesiarchy lacks a capital in the Coronis Expanse from which to guide the faithful. If Foulstone ascends to the status of a cardinal world, the Adeptus Ministorum will ensure the prosperity of their new planetary stronghold. Heretics will tremble when they hear of the alliance between House von Valentius and the Ecclesiarchy. And then what do we get for this? No one in the entire Coronis Expanse will make a worthier guardian of a sanctuary of faith than the head of House von Valentius. A marvelous basilica will be erected in his honor in the world's capital city. It will be decorated with a grand twin statue of the Emperor and the rogue trader. Thousands of parishioners and priests will say his name in their daily prayers and bring him reverent gifts. This is the path to heresy. We are part of the Dominion of the Hammer. Yes, please. Okay. Now we can take a look at some of the other stuff that we can get. So, where is it? The Accuser of Sin, the Hammer of Epiphany. I want to look at, I want to put this on Abelard as soon as I possibly can. However, this is amazing. Yeah, look at this. But we need weapons. We also need adamantine and a profit factor of 50. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. We've taken a look at this for far too long. Okie doke. Ooh, okay. We have gone past that. Ooh, and I can just go over here to check on all my colonies. That's good news. But, like I was saying, unfortunately, it is that time of the hour. So, we are going to have to save that social function for next time. But, until then, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming along with me. I hope you all have had a wonderful day. And until I see you next time, have fun and stay safe out there.
Thank you.